Buttercups? Hope you guys are having an amazingly golden day with Cherries on Top today. If this is the first time watching, my name is Elvis. That is a Datsun 280ZX, or ZX, as the Canadians would say. And if you guys do not know, I also have a Datsun 280ZX as well. But this is on a different level. So this is a Pandem Widebody, and it looks amazing. I think this is the first Pandem Widebody 280ZX ever. And I'm going to be taking you guys on a tour around this car. So first, you look at the front fenders, and you can kind of see they tied into, it kind of has a G-nose to it, which is actually pretty cool. That G-nose style front end from the 240s, it looks really cool. It actually works really well on this car, and it makes it honestly look more like a 240 with the G-nose. The fenders, they stick out about 5-6 inches. And it actually works really well. That is also interesting what it did with the back too. You have the wide body fenders, but then you have this extension that kind of like goes into the doors as well. And I think that's cool because when I was making my wide body on my Datsun, that was one of the problems that I encountered, was how to solve that. And so I kind of did mine in the kind of janky way. It doesn't look the best, but this actually looks pretty good. And from the back, they still used kind of the stock bumper. I think this is probably a different bumper, but they tucked it in a little bit. And so you can kind of see it's more flush because the stock Datsun 280ZX bumpers stick out like literally like 2 feet from the car. And so that looks pretty cool. This spoiler also looks cool. It's bolt-on. I wish it would have been molded. Like the flares kind of, I mean, it's not molded, but the flares are reverse mounted. I wish they would have done the same for the wing to make it match, but it still looks cool because these riveted parts also match this rear window. And you can see they've kind of cut out the back windows because they moved the radiator to the back. You can kind of see it has like pretty much aqueducts that guide the air in from both sides, and it feeds the radiator with cool air. So that is the intercooler. That is a 2JZ, and it looks amazing. Look at that thing. That turbo looks massive. And I love how they cut the holes. I mean, these holes kind of already existed, but they just repurposed them. Like, yeah, like pretty much mine has these, but these ones, they repurposed them for the exhaust side, and that is just pretty cool. I love these wheels. They look like 3-piece wheels, and they look really cool. They stuck with the door mount mirrors. They didn't do the fender mount mirrors, which I think would have looked so good on this car, but still, oh my gosh. And then on the interior, you can see completely gutted roll cage or half cage, and with some really nice bride seats. Oh my gosh. And literally this is a full-blown race car. Like, look at it. You have the drifty boy brake in there, the e-brake in there, and master cylinder in there as well. You can see they've again gutted out the interior, gutted out the gauges, replaced them. There's like switches, emergency start and stop. You have the external emergency power cutoff switch, and this thing looks really cool. I also like how they put the glass, or probably plastic, over the headlights. It gives it more of an aerodynamic look, and as you can see, it is slammed. Another thing I also noticed is there's no excessive camber on the back, unlike mine that has excessive camber. I would like to see what they did to the suspension. I don't know, it's very interesting, but I just thought it's cool because a problem with the 280ZXs is that the suspension that they have, it doesn't allow for any adjustability in the back at all. You have to swap out the rear subframes with something else. So it looks like they might have done that to this, but again, I'm not sure. But this thing is so cool. And I also love what they did with this too. It looks like they created another firewall for in case the coolant spills over, because the 280ZX doesn't have anything separating the back from the front because it's kind of like a hatchback. And so they built what looks like a firewall in case coolant spills. It doesn't go and pour all over the driver, which is a very good idea. With that said, that's been a look at the Pandem Widebody Datsun 280ZX. It looks amazing. And I actually really love the livery too. It looks so cool. It makes it look so much race car, so much more race car. Amazing. that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Golden Drive YouTube channel, and we will see you guys later. Bye.